from my side.
I think we are live, but I think I need the break already. So I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. Let's see what happens. Just being dramatic. Right. August is dramatic already.
Hi, everybody. This is Tricia and Diana coming at you live with our Lead Without Blame series on LinkedIn. Our August edition, it occurs to me that a lot of people take August off from things like this, and maybe we should have done that too. But it's too late now. We announced it, and we're going to follow through on it. And how's it going, Tricia?
I mean, I've had better days. I'm just going to say, and the sad part is I actually realized this problem like 11 minutes ago, or actually more than that now, and 11 minutes before we were about to go live, and I've been panicked. I've restarted things, my computer, the Wi-Fi, like, I'm here, kind of.
Yeah. Well, we can hear you, and you're coming through loud and clear. So at least that part is fixed. There's not that kind of weird delay anymore. So I'm looking forward to unpacking this particular topic that we have today. We come to you every month, and we bring a topic that is associated with the content of our book, Lead Without Blame. If you don't have a copy, I hope you get one soon. And that it has to do with how do we be leaders in a world where there's so much blame and judgment flying around all the time, and how much that suppresses our ability to learn and be creative and innovate and work with our people and so on. So, these kinds of pressures come up all the time. We have technical difficulties in our computer lives and everywhere else as well. I've just recently got a brand new phone. I have put it off as long as I possibly could, and I spent a week being frazzled by the fact that I had this new phone and I couldn't get everything to work and so on. But luckily, I have access to some really good tech support in my family. The joke is I gave birth to all my tech support. I have, graphic design tech support and software tech support and hardware tech support. But the idea of needing to take a break when things are like that, and we picked this theme for August because it is, honestly, these summer months, July and August, are the ones where people are most likely to take their breaks. Give yourselves some time to kind of step back and take some deep breaths and do our R&R, rest and relaxation and rejuvenation. Tricia and I were just talking about the fact that the two of us and some other friends are going to be doing exactly that later this month, just taking some time to be away from work, or sort of away from work because we'll be with work colleagues, but they're people we really enjoy being with, and not that our performance depends on them or theirs on us. And so we're looking forward to having a really good time with that, because my experience, I won't speak for you, Tricia, particularly now that you're on screen, but my experience is
what's going to happen here.
Yeah, my experience is that whenever I remember to take a break and give myself time away, I always come back with better ideas, new ideas. The Thrive in Turbulent Times program that I've been announcing this year, that came because I took a break for the whole month of December last year. I've never done that before, but it really did help to sort of reset my brain and my thinking about what I wanted to accomplish this year. And so taking a break is really important. What do you have about this, Tricia?
I'm going to go back off video because I'm pretty sure it's still laggy or whatever. So try audio. Yeah, the irony of us picking this topic and this week in general, this has been my week, and it is clear I need a break. Like, I normally I go to a conference and I get energized. In this last conference I went to, I really didn't experience that. And I can feel it. I can feel it in every part of me. I was like, it's one of those things that when I know I need it, like you're in that headspace of like, seriously, what else could happen right now? Right? Like, and then the problem is you're almost looking for it. Now, granted, I was not looking for these issues. I mean, I guess it's been good that we've gotten all these years before this finally happened, but I am, like that's the hard part is when you do need a break, but it's not even an obligation. Like this is a joy, like getting to talk to you, right, is a joy for me always. And yet, even when I'm in that space where I do need a break, it's hard because like right now, even in my head, I'm going, oh, I've let Diana down. Like, I know that's not true, right? But like you're in your head when it's easier to spin. It's easier to spiral downward when you need that break. Your emotions are not regulating, your responses are not regulating, your reactions are not in the best place. And so like, we can all talk a good game about needing a break and taking breaks and rest. And yet I will highlight this. And I am literally a walking example today of how I am not practicing what I highlight.
And you know what I can hear in what you're saying is you're falling into blaming yourself.
Correct. 100%.
Which we all often do when we get stressed, when we need a break. And to be able to give ourselves grace and step away and take that break, it becomes so critically important. And it's a trap we all fall into. We think we just got to push harder when what we really need to do is just take a break, right? Give ourselves some grace. Say, I need some time. Years ago, oh gosh, this must have been more years ago than I'm going to admit. I had a mentor. Actually, it's when I was in college. I had a mentor, and I was an older student in college. I wasn't the normal student age. I started college when I was a little bit older after I had my kids and stuff. And the one of the instructors there that I became really close with, she talked to us about scheduling break times into our calendars and how important that was. And one of the things that her point was, if we didn't schedule time for breaks, and for her, every Saturday was her break time. She never booked anything on Saturdays. She just left it open, and that was her break day. And she did it once a week. And her point was, and this is what I've learned over time, is that if I don't schedule in those breaks, if I don't take the time to take a break and make sure that that's going to happen, it ends up happening anyway, in ways that I am embarrassed by or unhappy about or whatever, because my body and mind, when it really, really needs a break, it will make a break happen, and my technology will make a break happen, right?
What I'm demonstrating live right now.
Yeah. And it's just, yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I actually think that tip was one I was going to kind of give when I was thinking about this thing, but I actually living this live right now. There's also me realizing, and I'm going to use this opportunity. I mean, I'm making a joke about demonstrating it, but there really is truth in it. Is like, I have actually scheduled some time. I went and saw the Spider-Man movie this week because I was like, nope, I'm going to go see it. Right. And I did. But I think what I'm realizing right now, like live out, luckily you can't see me right now, but I am mentally processing this is there's also a point of realizing when you need to increase or vary or do something slightly different with your breaks because of the weights of specific things. Like we all have different pressures in the world, different things that can happen. And, like my dog is sick right now and just all these other things that make it kind of go, oh, you know what? A single movie wasn't really going to do enough for me for this week, right? Or it was only going to kind of get me the next 12 hours. And I need to realize the weight of what's happening in the moment to kind of go, okay, this isn't a simple, like, I just need to walk away from my computer for a little bit. Cause that's what I've been trying to do this week. And it's not enough. Right. And so like, I'm literally in my head going, am I just going to go paddleboard for the rest of this afternoon? It's now what I am genuinely thinking, right? Like I've got to increase my break in response, even though I've got that weight, because as you said earlier, like when I do that, then things can kind of like release and things like that. But I was doing all the little things because the little was all I felt like I had time for, and it wasn't enough. So that's me owning this live right here. I'll even see if I can turn my camera on and do the, like I'm owning that right now, right, with it.
How fascinating. Yeah.
With it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really true. That's really true. And I mean, it's going to come as a big shock to everybody that I've become an old lady. For a long time, I was saying, oh, I'm getting older. No, I'm old now. I just am. And it's okay. I'm actually enjoying life and things are fine. And I do not work the number of hours a week that I used to work. I mean, I'm a small business owner and there's a lot I could be doing, right, all the time. And I have learned that if you try to make an appointment to, just have a Zoom conversation with me, you won't get it on a Wednesday. Because I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and part of Friday, but I don't work Wednesdays. And that's not actually true. I make Wednesdays my day where I don't, where I can book other kinds of things than work, where I can, where sometimes, if I've got a little bit of a pressure thing, I will go ahead and take some of that time. But then I know I have to trade it out for time some other time that week. And I've learned that because as I've gotten older, my capacity is changing. How much work I can joyfully and productively do in a week is different. And so that's a thing that happens to us. If we're lucky enough to get old, we have to pay attention to what those changes are. And that also happens, from hormonal changes, from all kinds of things that happen all during our life, to really to acknowledge that is a reality for us. And we have to make some time for taking breaks.
Yeah, 100%. And so it is that interesting thing is we can logically know something, we can advocate for something, and then still be living it right in the moment. Right. And so Thank you, Diana, because apparently this is the message I needed specifically. I don't care who else is reading or who else will watch this hot mess. But I think I needed this message. This was more for me today.
Sometimes that's what happens.
And that's the beauty, right? Like that's what we talk about with leadership and things like that is sometimes you get so focused on everybody else, you forget to take care of yourself as that leader and what's needed and lots of great reasons why, but it kind of ends up resulting in this. I will also probably be buying a second internet provider this weekend. But we'll see. So where can people find you coming up?
Well, where am I going to be? Oh, well, I'm going to be as far as like conferences and things like that. I'm going to be at Pacific Northwest Software Quality Conference in October in Portland, Oregon. That conference has been going on for like 45 years. It's just amazing. Just that focus, that relentless focus on why we need to pay attention to quality. And then I'm going to be speaking also at the OOP conference. I'm sorry, I went back in time there. Not OOPSLA. The OOP conference in Munich in early February. I'll be there as well. I don't have a lot of conferences, but I also have my new Thrive in Turbulent Times program coming up, and I'm posting about it a lot on LinkedIn. So if you want to know more about that, check it out and book a call if you want to learn about it. A lot of it is kind of like this. It is a time for senior leaders in an organization to get together with other people that you feel good about talking to and sort of figuring out what are these things that we need to be doing for ourselves to deal with the pace of change in our lives right now. So I'm really looking forward. That's going to start. The first session of that will be October 1st through 3rd in Portland. And I'm really looking forward to it. So get in touch.
Definitely highly recommend.
Yeah.
I also am very limited on my conference schedule for the rest of this year, partially because I'm doing so much with X2A. Hence, we've got lots going on there, and I'm very excited about everything that we've got going on there. And if you are interested in learning more and hearing more and exploring that, definitely reach out to me. But I do have 2 public things that are coming up. One, I'm doing a vision to value. So a virtual online offering about really trying to get to that. How do you get to word of mouth level delightment in your products? Not just meeting customer needs and product fit, but like truly that delight, that deep resonance, and what practices might need to be in place to achieve that. And I will be the keynote at Tech Connect in New York on October 1st. And so if you're in the area there, come see me. I'm excited about that. It will be the first time I'm attending that event, and I cannot wait. Everybody's been amazing already associated to that organization and that event. So that is currently only my only public options right now, but I'm sure more will come as things, as I take a break.
Making space.
And I make some space for things. We'll see where it's at next. Yeah. So again, apologies for today. I'll do a little quick on my video just to wave it out. But thank you very much. And I appreciate anybody that hung in on this one. Diana, thank you as always. And we will be back next month.